I think that what we have to understand is that the stock has fallen. Extended hours, 11%. That's now you're starting to get closer to the Target breach, down 18%. You've exceeded the Home Depot breach, which is down 5%. Wells Fargo peaked to trough around 14%. We're kind of cutting into that. Equifax, forget that, was down 39%, was sensitive data. But I think that this is now past as we tick. Sheryl Sandberg not important enough. Zuck not important enough. It's now Ken Chenault on the board. It's Susan Desmond-Hellmann, lead director. It's Erskine Bowles, because we need some juice in Washington. They have to come out. They have to admonish their own management team, which is really incredible, but they must do that. That's how late it is, and Ken Feinberg must be appointed, or someone equivalent to that, who has total stature. He did 9/11. He did, he did Macondo, for heaven's sake, and he did GM. It's time. It's time for a so-called internal special prosecutor. That's what happens when you're this late. It's no longer them. You've got to bring in much bigger guns at this point. You
just mentioned at the end of Squawk Box that we won't be talking about this in 3 weeks' time, but the type of measures you're talking about now, they don't get done in 3 weeks, so this could drag on.
No, I'm saying if you put it out of their hands.
Take it out of their hands.
See, you've got to get ahead. See, right now everyone's expecting that maybe Zuckerberg will speak. Now you're starting to get
is
pile-ons.
reporting that Zuck's going to speak later today. We'll see.
Great. We're now in the Attorney General phase. I mean, these guys are all tag-alongs. That's very late in the investigation. You get tag-alongs. But if you use my method of Erskine Bowles to be able to deflect anybody directly in Washington, prosecuting them, that take that off the table. Ken Chenault is a statesman. Susan Desmond-Hellmann, lead independent director. You must put them out. Zuck is no longer enough. And the longer they waited, the longer they're running into a Wells Fargo problem with John Stumpf. You don't want that. Obviously, it's a publicly traded company, and this is much more of a privately traded company. But you cannot. The people who claim they're leaving Facebook, they're going to Instagram. In the end, you're stuck. You're not going to Snap. You're stuck on this. So that's very positive.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.